Hey there guys, Rain Grim here. Hopefully everything is working out just right. I do keep forgetting I need to change out my layout to jump to Hades, not Psychonaut. That's on me, but hi there guys, I'm Rain Grim. This is Fennec Fables. I'm checking to make sure the microphone's working properly right now. So yeah, we're gonna be running through this again. We have been working our way through Hades. We are up to 17 now. I cannot believe I've been running Hades for so long. Goes to show that it's a very fun game, but it's also a very long game if you're trying to get everything done. I might have to start removing the music from the old screen and be right back screen, as I just cannot seem to get that to work without getting some sort of copyright claim on it, which is getting rather ridiculous, all things considered. You would think that it should be just fine, but no. It just keeps getting claimed for some reason. I don't know why. The music I'm using is something I have, like, all the rights to use. But just double checking to make sure I remember how to work this guy. Cast is like that. Dash is there. We're good to go here. Let's check on the last times. I haven't used the fists in a long while. I think I can just remove one of these guys. Oop. Nope, does need to be 4. Okay. But how you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Everything's a little less stressful for you than it is for me. I am currently working on the blackout boon that you need to get from Dionysus.
New styles for the twin fists.
Big branding cutter, that thing does very handy.
Crushed.
Just gonna proceed in normally here. But yeah, it's been a bit frustrating. I normally would have streamed on Tuesday, but things at home had taken up some time here. But my Wednesday game got canceled, so here we are. We actually just finished wrapping up for Harmony Road. That was a blast. I really did think we did a great job with that show. We're gonna be doing stuff for season 2, but we have to wait until after we have a cast powwow to see powwow, kiki, all those fun variations to the pyramid. We all need to sit down and see who's available for next season, or if we're gonna have to change some things up. But we'll find out soon enough, and we'll let you guys know as soon as we know.
Hello there, Dionysus.
Let's see. I will take the cast because I need that for a thing. It's funny how I've been doing this so long, I didn't realize that it's a couple people that I hadn't quite finished getting stuff done for. Because I'm kind of waiting on getting a thing from them, I will take the Descent. Just hope that I can finally get... Okay, I'm gonna take this one. I've been trying to get one of the things for them done. There is a there's a boon from them that I need to get to finish out their prophecy, and I just have not been able to get to proc. I have a feeling I'm at the point now I'm gonna start looking things up just because it's gotten a little tedious, to say the least. And while I do enjoy Hades, I am very much wanting to play Hades 2, which I do have ready and downloaded. I basically know nothing about it. I've never looked at it. I've not seen any real gameplay footage to it, so I'd be going in 100% blind. Which was my goal. I tend to want to go into some of these games blind just because it makes it more fun for me not to know. But also I think makes for a more fun experience for you guys, because then you get to see all my reactions of what the hell's going on here. As I struggle to understand. I do know that they somehow changed the combat mechanic in some fashion, but the nature of that change I am not familiar with. Fuck! I meant to alter that. Shit. I really didn't want her. I didn't want her stuff. Oh goodness, this is gonna suck. Alrighty. I have to accept it now.
So my heart tells me that you've developed quite the bond with Moody Thanet.
Alright, special deals more damage, inflicts weak. I'll take that one because at least it doesn't bother me none. But yes, I meant to alter and shift that. This is what happens when you don't play a game for a week. You start forgetting buttons that you're so used to pressing. Fortunately, my special should heal me each time I land it, so that's something.
Boon switch to a new effect.
Should have 4 of those now. So I want that one with E. I'm gonna go with this one just because I can start buying some more stuff in the house. I'm not really worried about decorating it all that much right now, but it's something. That does increase my max life. It has him to take it, but I've accidentally set myself up for pain here.
I can't say no to that.
Take that and hope for a better ability for the special here.
Oh, but this is...
So that's the way it is then.
There we go.
The truth is, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Pick one that gives me more bonus life. Take this.
Was just thinking about you.
Did you
Aww.
miss me, Zagreus? We'll catch up later. Don't be too reckless throughout the case.
Alrighty, let's see if we can finish these guys off quickly so I can get that bonus. One of the reasons I like these gloves is just because the magnet pull is so convenient, especially if you can just get something from across the room. The range on it is pretty ridiculous.
You beat me once again.
And we jumped up air HP
Should be
pretty
clear.
much. Fairly decent chunk right there. I'm not really after the palm here, so we're gonna hold for that. I'll take the coin. Okay, where's the rest of these guys? Oh, there.
Phew.
An HP restore one. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna heal all that much, but it's worth it just to get some extra fighting in. That one was without any consequence. There we go.
Cheers, Father.
Shopping palm. Let's see. I'm gonna pass on these for the moment. And I'm just gonna go straight to shopping over here. Let's see. See if there's anything good in the sack.
My blessings, nephew.
Let's see. I'll take his call just because I think that'll be convenient. I don't. Might as well take the palm, right?
Here's the fee.
Gonna upgrade the cast. I need to keep that the rest of the way through so I can get. Hopefully, I can get his.
I'm back, ladies.
Oh, finally.
There's a thing called blackout I need to
How
get
many
from him.
times is it going to take, Red Blood? Come.
Well, habits can be hard to break.
I'll give you one thing.
He moves around a lot. Where the heck are you? Oh, there she is. There we go. Got her. How's it going, Stone Homie? It's going pretty good. Just getting back into it. I accidentally started getting stuff from Aphrodite, which, while I think she's interesting, I just don't like her boons in this game. How you been? How's the new video doing? I saw you cracked 1,000. I'm very proud for you, bud.
Elective's performance has been lacking as of late.
Any boons worth giving up?
Let's see.
My keepsakes.
Blessing might be something better. Keep that. Just trying to get that
That's
boon
enough
from
time
him.
to rest.
There's a thing called Blackout that we need to get from Dionysus that I've just been trying to proc, and so I'm gonna keep doing that. Basically, this is just me slowly trying to get all the little achievements and prophecies and side doodad things done.
I'll take another.
Fine. If I can get the dash from her, I'll be happy. I know the feeling. I keep procrastinating. There's a video I just need to record my own audio for, and I've been putting it off for like 2 months. It's a collab that's like 2 years old, but I just... the energy isn't there. If I recall correctly from Blue Sky, you have a thing going on about body armor that you're going to be having to make now. I was half tempted to send you. There's that comic of the person that's got like the woman in body armor where it's like got a magic force field to it. I can't remember if you've ever seen that one or not, but I feel like that's one that's gonna be making an appearance.
Lady Athena.
Cousin, I grow angry.
Dang, I want the I had to take the dash, but that God Gauge start would have been really nice. Fine, I'll take Hermes. Trying to get Dionysus as much as possible in this front so I can try to get the achievement. It's funny, I've been playing this game for so long. I remember when I was doing it on the Xbox, I actually finished it much quicker than this, but to be fair, I was basically doing nothing but playing that game all day, every day. It's a lot different when you're doing it for content, quotation mark. There we go.
How have you been seeing the future? You're the boss.
God Gauge charges automatically. I will take that one. Hello. Might as well. I'm not missing that much HP, but can't hurt.
Idiots.
I think I ended the fight with 1 less HP than I started with. We're gonna head to the shopping center.
Next one.
Fine.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Take really for a post. There we go, another Dionysus one, good. Chances are low that we'll get what we need from him, but fingers crossed. We just have to keep doing it. Oh, it's the Barge of Death. I do like that they have basically just a spinal cord in the middle. I think that's a neat little touch. There we go. Give him a gift. I think we finally pushed him over the edge as well.
The god of wine. The very best is what. And down here, this is it, mate. I'm grateful I've got some of your spirit in me. To have such a connection with you.
Zach, I cannot believe what you're offering to me. Ambrosia, man, for me? And talk about a bottle that has seen some wild days and nights. I mean, if it got all the way to you down there, only to come back up. Know what? I'm saving it till we can share it here.
Aw, that is very sweet of him.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, the threshold HP is going to be very nice. Yes, I'm going to take that.
How about another?
Fine, I'll take him. There's a thing for Hermes called like side hustle that gives you gold for every room you enter, which is pretty useful on the slow game. Not to be confused with slow game. So what else is new with you, bro?
Just what I
Getting ready for the holidays? Side hustle, there we go. Things have been a little bit tense at home for that, but we're doing what we can. I've been healing passively through the thing. Go to gold. We just had another training session for the dog today as well.
That's a relief.
He's getting better. Each day is a new step, a new learning curve. We're working on his come command. He's starting to trust us enough to come to us when we call him. So we're trying to make sure we reinforce that, because we don't want a repeat of what happened when he...
How about another? Gods grant me strength.
He did break out of the car window once. Breakout is a bit of an extreme version of the term, but we had the window open and he was leashed into the car. And he decided he didn't want to be in the car anymore, and he pushed his head out the window. And the thing that we were attaching him into the car with, the lead, snapped. The metal itself broke, which is a pretty impressive feat, not gonna lie, all things considered. But it definitely did not kindle joy. He's done it one other time, not intentionally, but basically just accidentally getting out of a car window. So trying to teach him that he can actually enjoy car windows without pushing his entire body through it. But apparently that is just a feat he is not comfortable learning just yet. We will get him there. We will get him there slowly but surely. Come on, Larny. We'll do this the easy way or the hard way. I prefer to do this the easy way.
I'm empty.
I'll summon up in a second here.
Now is the time to strike.
There we go. There we go, got him. It's a little bit harder to focus on chat when there's a boss fight. You're trying to make sure you don't die like an idiot. Go. Hopefully the audio is all good for y'all. I want to make sure I don't have you getting your ears blown out here. Good holding. I will take that one.
Next region. Clear.
So I just realized that there's probably going to be a daedalus hammer up ahead. I usually like grabbing those, they're fun. Yep, there's a daedalus hammer, but I'm going to go for here because I'm desperately trying to get the rest of Chaos's boons. There's like one left, I can't remember what it's called, but it'll tell me I haven't had it yet.
In the name of Hades.
Take the one that reduces my life total.
So Master Chaos. Let's see what else.
I'll take that one, it boosts my HP.
More flame wheels.
Whoopsies. Got distracted. Go. Up. Not the butterfly balls. These guys suck. There we go.
For the mirror.
Anything else I missed? Nope. There was an urn that had gold in it. And this is why you check the room. Stadeless hammer. I don't have enough gold for shopping, so definitely go for the Daedalus hammer. I don't know how long we're gonna run for tonight, but we're gonna see what we do. Worst comes to worst, I just wanted to chill and relax and spend some time hanging out with you all, see what goes down.
Almost finished with these.
Honestly, I'm just trying to get my mind off of things. With Harmony Road over now, I kind of have a chance to de-stress since I don't have to prepare for any of those. One second.
These fists are hungry to fight.
Take Dionysus again. Oh boy, it's the Minotaur. Alright, Asterius, let's do this.
Repaying you in kind for
He is so cute, but he is a pain in the ass to fight. The Bull of Minos, come here. Alright, now he's in purpose for a second. He is slowly wearing down. There we go.
enough short one.
I'm not that short. You're just very tall.
Theseus, I said hi. In the name of Hades.
Numbing sensation, bad influence. I'll take numbing sensation. I think taking this is also gonna, once I get my HP back to where it is after this chaos boom ends, that'll be good.
Not yet.
Got it.
Barely got through.
And then we go back up to, woo, almost 200. We're over 200. Sweet.
Come forth, fishes.
And now let's see if we can fish without messing up.
Got it.
Bam.
That's one more fish for me.
I do like that they gave all the fish pun names. It is funny.
Ow! Money. Should be useful.
I'm gonna see if I can alter this gate.
How about another?
Yes, Dionysus. That's what we're hoping for. key back. Come on, buddy. We're almost got to go there. Now it's just a floating eyeball.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Blackout! There it is. That's the thing we needed. That is another one of the things we needed done. There's a fishing spot. We are coming up 6s here, guys.
Right there.
That reminds me, I'm behind the times, but I know there's something with 6 and 7, and it's it's something about a football player or something. I don't know. I didn't really want to dig into it. It just seems like it's one of those weird things that, like, I want people to enjoy their memes, but I've been seeing how people have been, like, using it at, like, fast food places to mess with people. And it's like, come on, guys, don't mess with people at their work.
In the name of Hades.
Alright, I'm gonna go for this one, because it's gonna up my festive. Oh, dang it, I forgot what it does. I think it's basically... 1 second. Yep, I can only use special. That's what it was. Somebody message, and I will be looking at it in just a second, but how you doing?
Worthless.
Olympus smite you.
There we go.
The underworld's power.
Hey Fuzzy, how's it going? I was watching the new Leftist Cooks video and it really... What is the Leftist Cooks? You're gonna have to tell me about this one. This is something I am not aware of, and I'm curious now. I have to say, I haven't really kept up with a lot of YouTube stuff. Honestly, I end up watching like a lot of Defunct Land and stuff nowadays just because I don't really have the energy for anything else.
I'll pay for that. To my health. Poor me.
Okay.
Care for a rematch?
Well, worm, come fight us, I suppose, and take...
King, I think you are overreacting here. Try to be reasonable and be more considerate about my point of view.
You're asking the impossible of me. But let us fight, and let us lose, I'm sure, because if we are not a team, what...
Lover spat.
Chaos.
Oh, shoot. The Chaos Boon is still active. I can only use special in this fight. I forgot. I didn't realize it hadn't popped off yet. Oh, there goes the second one. Being restricted to only special attack is actually being a very big hindrance right now. I did not take into consideration that the boss fight was coming up soon. There we go. The Let This Cooks are video essayists in Ireland that talk about the most interesting things. What's the topic for this video then? I'm kind of curious.
So close to the surface already.
What are we going to take next here? I'm gonna take this just because I don't normally use it and I want to get it over with.
Okay. Purge boons for coin.
Let's see.
I'm out of here. Yes.
I don't tend to use like no ability builds, so that collar doesn't really do nothing for me. Yep, special effect thing is still active.
I shouldn't have done that.
Still locked into only special attack right now. This is gonna be rough.
I think I see a fish. I got one.
Scupper.
I'm victorious.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got a diamond, that's 1,000. I don't think I'm going to be able to get there, but we'll see what happens. Doesn't really matter which order I do these in. I'm just going to go with him to see what happens first.
Whoa.
It's still active. No, please go away. I'm gonna be able to heal myself up out of this slowly. But I don't think this thing is counting. There we go.
I got from chaos has a new effect.
There we go, the boon's gone. That was gonna be very awful.
What's in the well this time?
Take bonus damage while in the fog.
Oh, good. This is crawling with these.
It shall be so.
There we go, and the poison's gone.
In the name of Hades.
Calculated risk. I'm gonna take scintillating feast. Double up on the
Should be able to
damage.
get back through here.
Next, we're gonna take this. I'm still debating what new game I'm going to stream for you guys. I'm still partial to Kingdom Hearts idea, but given the fact that I keep getting copyright struck, copyright struck isn't the right word. Companies claim they own the music that I'm using in the video, and it's not the music. And I'm getting so very tired of having to tell them that it's not their music, and it's getting really ridiculous. At the same time, I know if I don't have any music at the start, it's not going to sound right. But it's like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not using anything generated. This is all music from a person, and I have permission to use the music by their own little thing. Give credit, you can use this, and I'm doing that. It's just getting very tedious that people that are, one, not even claiming the right music. Like, it's not even the music that the person is trying to claim as theirs. But two, no matter how many times you tell them that, they just keep trying to reclaim it. Like, initially it was that 1 RPM company kept trying to claim it. And now some new company is trying to claim the different music. And it's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. We're gonna go with her and the palm and then the healing. Actually, I probably should do the healing next just because that gives me a chance to heal up into the max HP in the last area if I'm lucky. It really feels like their arbitration for YouTube is just very much heavily sided on people that aren't people that actually make stuff on their platform. Because what's the point of actually caring about people that make stuff for the people that watch your show? You can just actively make your platform worse. Apparently there's been like a thing with like a lot of channels getting just demonetized or completely wiped now because they're letting AI be the judge, jury, and executioner on whether or not the thing is real or not. I'd have to dig into more of that. I'm just seeing massive headlines, so part of me, please don't take what I'm saying as anything that's factual. I have yet to actually check on it, so it is very much just stuff I heard as hearsay. And I'm not mad. That's the thing. It's like, I'm not even mad. I get it. They can't have a person go through and watch every video possible to check for copyright. At the same time, you would think that after the third or fourth time you say that I'm not using this thing that you keep claiming I'm using, they would have like a notation in their system. It's like, nope, they're not using it. Take revenge damage. $7.98.
Let's have a look here.
Oh, that helps me right now. Just gonna keep holding on to my money, see what happens here. What is new with you, Fuzzy? I'm sorry to go on a little rant there. This is supposed to be a chill stream. Things going well at home, everybody having a good time, getting ready for the holidays, whichever one you may celebrate. There's so many holidays happening in this month. It's very interesting to do it. Something like Diwali, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Tet. There's a bunch of other interesting things going on. At least I think Diwali's happening right now. It's the Festival of Lights, I think. I'm trying to remember.
Tasty.
Oh, Ramadan's also happening now. That's right. lot of holidays. How the fuck did he get me? Oh, it's the fucking satyr. There we go, got him. I feel like the Wally's happening this month. One of those things where, like, I don't remember a lot of holidays. I barely even remember that Christmas is happening half the time. It's funny, I was watching Murder, She Wrote with my partner earlier because I was making us dinner.
Time to collect.
And he's like, isn't it time for you to stream? I was like, it can't be. It's only like 4 or 5. He's like, no, it's 6:30. I was like, oh my god, it's late. I love that it gets dark late early now, but it's also, it ruins my perception of time. Here we go. Let's see the box. Keep going. Oh, dang it. I don't think I got him with that one. There was an urn there. Nope, I got enough for the diamond. I'm gonna hold it.
Now let's be reasonable now. Not bad.
Oh, was it? My bad. I'm bad with remembering time. My bad, guys. I just remember it's like a festival of lights or something like that. I was trying to. Oh, you know what? I remember. Yeah, it was in October because I was trying to get something for my friend. He's Muslim for it. So apparently, like the traditional sweet boxes you can try to order for stuff like that are so expensive. I've been trying my best to make sure I have like halal snacks on hand for when he comes around, and it is really hard to find stuff in America that's like 100% like guaranteed. Oddly enough, there's like one of the only things that we've gotten that are like our gummy candy that are guaranteed not to have beef fat are the Walmart brand gummy worms. Not beef fat, beef collagen. Or not beef. Oh, you guys know what I meant. Jeez. Trying to make sure I don't die here and also say the correct things. Got him. Hey James, how's it going, bud?
That thing.
Doing all right. We're working. We finally got one of the prophecies, things we needed for the prophecy, and now we're just trying to make sure I don't die like an idiot on camera, because that makes me look bad for you guys. Ooh, cool. I was gonna stream yesterday, but family things happened, and my game for tonight canceled. So we're gonna be doing this. I figured I'd run stream. You guys could sit here, chill with me, ask me questions about Harmony Road, questions on game systems, stuff like that. We'll see what happens. I did my prompt for today. I don't know if anybody saw that one. Asking if you've ever had anything that's a trap option in a TTRPG. There have been quite a few features in games where I like to think of them as options that they put there intentionally to be bad, so that people feel smart for avoiding it. But there are a lot of games where there's bad options. Alright, let's see if I can beat my dad here.
I'm back, Father.
I'm back. I'm out of space.
I trust you have retained enough of your strength through this ordeal to make this worth our while.
Let's see if we can get him here.
save the Gorgon for. Darkness.
Show yourself, Father.
Oh, come on, Dusa. Keeping me high and dry like that. Oh. There goes the Death Defiance.
Shall be said. No one shall help you here. Darkness. Darkness.
Come on, dude.
Darkness.
Keeps dipping out of here. There we go.
Got you.
And now. Or it will smite you. Now, this.
I think he's still taking damage. Alright. Oh, there goes my last one.
Oh, no.
Think you can keep this up?
Trying my best to land these throws.
Fall blast you.
Again?
Ah, there I went.
I expected more from you than this.
I'll probably understand once I watch the vid, but what is class choice that we're talking to? So yeah, the question was basically, have you ever taken an option in a TTRPG, be it like a class, a feature, a spell, an item, equipment, something like that, and then realized that it actually wasn't that great, and that what you thought was going to be really good actually kind of really sucked? So it was like a trap option, options that just ended up not being very good. The example I'd given is like for me personally, when I used PTU, I personally found that Enduring Soul actually didn't work all that well
Then,
for what I
you know,
thought it was going to be.
Hypnosis adores you.
I'm rather used to the relationship, thanks, Zagreus.
Well, dying repeatedly can end up bringing people closer, I suppose.
I don't know what's worse, dying repeatedly or Hypnos.
He's like an annoying little brother to me.
It also doesn't help that in the like version of the game that you're supposed to play with what they
Orpheus
tell
must
you,
be an asphodel.
you're not really going to get any benefit from like the HP ignoring option. So that is another one.
Work approved. They say that only Heracles himself can lift these things. I'll take them then.
He's a nerd. Alright. I was just grabbing something because it was
Visit the
there.
head chef. Meg, you know what's going on with Fan and me, don't you? I just want things to be out in the open between us.
Oh, I know everything about you, Zag. And Thanatos may be even better. Though I appreciate you telling me. It's fine.
I do like how her voice has kind of got that gravelly tone to it. It definitely makes it sound really good in my ear. It kind of reminds me of like somebody that's just like half groggy.
It's fine. I mean, upon Olympus, jealousy runs rampant, as I'm told, but here it's not even an issue then.
If you prefer the way they do things on Olympus, then I think you know the way. As for me, dealing with jealousy is what I do. Tell me, should I feel threatened by Thanatos?
No, he thinks so highly of you, he'd never wish to cause you any harm.
And I feel much the same. He and I were not the same to you. I think we both see that and understand. Now quit your second-guessing me, all right?
Polyamory.
I will. Thanks, Meg.
We love us a stable polycule.
I just don't know how I can ever repay you. For raising him. For everything. After I left, besides old Cerberus, I think maybe I missed you most of all.
Hearing you say that now does actually remind me of Mrs. Incredible.
I can remember feeling similar emotions at the time. However, it is quite unnecessary to give thanks to me this way. You are the queen, safely returned where you belong. I did what anybody would have in my place.
Anybody would have lovingly raised my estranged son while keeping safe my secret, eventually orchestrating an elaborate plot to reunite him with me, so that I might someday return to have a nectar with them in the lounge.
Precisely, yes.
I don't think that she knows how things really do go down.
Oh, hi! Hey, Prince, I saw that Orpheus. He got some time away. Did you do that? He's visiting his muse, that's what he said. That's so exciting. I mean, they've been separated the whole time they've been dead.
It is rather sweet.
They have a lot of catching up to do for sure, though I think they're going to be all right.
Yeah, you did it!
Yeah, he did.
Here's the catch of the day. Use them wisely, my friend.
I do like that the fish actually give you an option and it's not just a meaningless side quest. Let's see. I've got 7 ambrosia, 8 of the thing, 16 titan blood.
It's a deal. Chthonic keys.
Turn those into a
Here you
nectar. I'll call that stable. Let's see. What's left on this one? We need to get bad news. Okay. What is bad news? Oh, bad news is Hermes' boon. Okay. What is it? Auto reload or lambent plume. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna have to put lambent plume and make sure that Stygian soul is on.
My power grows. More decor.
A massive set of weights, positioned carefully in line of sight of any visitors, shall doubtless make them think the prince is stronger and in better shape than in reality.
Hey man, don't call the dude out like that. Like, that's just rude at that point.
I get lots of exercise, okay?
Yeah, let's back to the thing. So I'm gonna have to equip Lambent Plume.
Been here the whole time.
Try to finish these fast. I'm not doing the bow. I am not doing the bow. That thing sucks.
Maybe this one. What are the limits of your power? Baratha, awaken. The sheer bloodthirst of the Frostfair blade.
Okay.
And we're back.
Have I not beaten it with a spear a lot? Okay. I guess not. Okay.
My choice is made. Spear's due for a little maintenance. Let's go, Baratha. Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
The range on this thing is ridiculously long. Okay. Like, that's way longer than I thought it was going to be.
It is my understanding that
I'll take the cast.
Kill or be killed.
I'll take the descent. I really don't want Aphrodite's stuff on this one. I'm gonna take this one because it's gonna help me get with boons I need later. But it is gonna fucking suck. Dang it. I should have set my headphone first before I... Okay, fortunately that counted as a fast clear. But yeah, not sure if you heard the me repeating the question from earlier. But yeah, essentially it's just basically any option that you might have taken in a TTRPG that you end up realizing wasn't actually that good. Whether that be because the feature didn't work the way you thought it did, or just the option didn't come up like you thought it was going to in the campaign, stuff like that. It's kind of like how you pick something and you think it'll be useful, but it turns out it actually kind of just is lame. I'm pretty sure that was the Lambent Plume failing right there. Yeah, I think I heard a sound effect that's basically nope, you don't get a bonus.
last boon evolved a new effect.
Someday, perhaps.
Hoping I picked the right thing for this. I was trusting the Reddit to not lie to me, but I've been lied to before on that Reddit. Okay, okay. That's a combo that I like.
One of them's not going to like this.
Neutrality was not an option here.
Oh, really? That's the...
She won't let this go.
Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it.
Got to say, you handled yourself pretty well back there.
Oh, well, there we go. My bad.
I won't have it. Lady Artemis.
I will take that. Support fire is very good.
What lurks in the river Styx? Got a bite.
Perfect
Wow, a
stat.
Styx scion.
So spend some money for that. And go for that one. Alrighty.
Again. Death is inescapable.
Made them mad.
All right.
Well, there we go. At least that lamb and plume thing doesn't count against you when you can't actually finish a room quickly.
In the name of Hades.
Gotta go after the money. Yeah, money. Oh, thank goodness.
Here again.
Take the HP boost. Shopping. No, I want the heart. This is one of those, this ability actually works a lot better when you have more HP, because you can just slowly regain stuff. Granted, the lambent plume doesn't work very well with me having to be so fast.
Prince Zagreus, you are trespassing beyond the limits.
Come on, Meg. Why so formal all of a sudden? We've been through this.
Oh, come on, Zach. Will you just learn to play along? Now! I don't think so.
Need you, Dusa?
You call Princess
Dusa here?
This is so weird.
See you at home?
There we go, got her.
Every time.
Did that count as a quick finish?
Everything flew off.
Yes, it did. Alrighty.
Make her avail again.
Don't mind me, Father. Why not? Let's go up.
This.
Courtesy of the Pact.
I'm really hoping I get the ability, the bad news one I need.
The Asphodel Meadows. What else is there?
There's Hermes. Fingers crossed.
Message for me.
Hey, looking like you're getting some good use out of that.
Take auto reload. I think that's supposed to help make things quicker. Let's see what happens.
Of all the lava rocks in Asphodel, they...
Don't know that a map would help me much since things keep shifting out here every single time. Though,
Coincidence? Come on, hun, you're a god. Someone out there is sending you my way. Maybe it's just...
I go with Ambrosia.
Oh, good choice there, hun.
Black
Thanks so
metal. And support fire. Heck yes.
till next time.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Those are two really good boons for them to get boosted. It looks like I'm going for like a crit fishing
Rakus.
build here.
That's what you get.
What I'd like to get is that thing that Artemis can give you where your Rift will just hunt somebody down. Because that would be so good for this build.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, there we go. Hunting blades. We got exactly what I was hoping for.
No thanks.
I'll take that.
All aboard. Here goes nothing.
count as quick? No, it does not.
Lord Ares.
I will take that.
This is my fight.
I really need Hermes to pop again. I'm back here. That one did not count as quickly either. Dang.
Show me, Charon.
Oh, there he is. Hello. There we go. Gift him that.
I salute you, Lord Hermes, with this rarest of delicacies. Pretty rare here, anyway. You never show it, but I can only imagine how hard you must be working to back me up.
You know, the last time anybody offered me ambrosia from the underworld was never before now. That's quite a gesture on your part. You could have just as well taken my services for granted, and I'd not have minded in the least. But thank you, cuz.
I do like that he slows down there just a smidge. He always talks very fast. Stygian Soul active, auto reload, or ambient bloom. I have both of those up, so please give me the thing. There it is! Bad news. Yes, thank you. Prophecy fulfilled. We have fulfilled the prophecy. Sorry for yelling there, guys. I was just very excited. I try not to yell on stream. I know I don't like it when people do that when I'm watching things. But I am just very elated to have that one done.
I'll pay for that.
Take it just because I haven't added anything to it yet. Increase the area of effect on those, and we're gonna fight him. Alright, let's see if we can get him. I keep having to adjust my nose ring, it keeps turning to the side.
Why, hello, Lenny. What have you been up to since I last destroyed your multitude of heads?
Oh, it's weird not seeing him in the middle of a pit.
Now.
Got him. There we go. I don't think that counted as quick.
Enjoy your magma bath.
Oh, it did count. Okay. We're at 13.2. I can't remember what the cap for it is. Now that I have the lambent plume thing done, I am going to swap this for another. What am I going to swap it for? I'm going to take hers.
Might help.
Because we haven't used it for anything.
Think about this. Sold. Bye, Asphodel. Thank you.
Alright, we're going to have an upgraded rarity for our next boon here. Let's see what we get.
Another day or night in paradise. Something else.
Daedalus hammer.
Show yourselves. Now to fix up this spear.
Your spin attack charges and recovers much faster.
They'll fear me with this spear.
What's going on with this? Oh, that's just a fire pit.
Whatever, let's try it.
You dare?
I do. I do dare.
Come and get it.
You waste my time.
Not really. I kind of wasted mine, though.
Might as well.
Let's see what we get here.
In the name of Hades. Ooh, good.
I'm gonna take the popper one because the other ones are gonna screw me over.
I implore the fates.
Alright, that one boosts my HP, so I'll count that as a win. And then we're gonna go for this one because it boosts crits.
It's that big soul catcher again.
Now that we have finished Harmony Road, I'm very glad because I initially had planned to go on a trip. My family has a tradition of going to New York to see the Rockettes every year in December. And when we had planned Harmony Road, I didn't think that was going to be a problem because that was months ago. But we were cutting it very, very close to it because we're literally going next week to go do it. So I was worried when we were doing Harmony Road. I was like, oh god, if we cancel one more time, I'm gonna have to be the guy that cancels.
You again.
It's one of those things you don't really think about when you're doing these things, but delays back up on these types of things. We bought our tickets ages ago. We were getting all excited, and it's like, oh, we had another cancellation. Oh, we had another cancellation. It's like, oh, it's getting tight. Getting a little too close for comfort here.
Coin for Charon.
Oh, okay. That's a weird combination. I only have one of hers. Yeah, we were literally after the last cancellation we had, I was like, I had to have a sit down with one of the people there and she's like, hey, just so you know, if we cancel again, I'm gonna have to cancel and then we're gonna be like into like the week before Christmas and I don't think we want to do that. Because it was just getting too close for comfort because like once you get into like that last 3 weeks of December,
But you can take the more sensible.
things get really hectic because everybody's got family things, obligations. It's like, obviously family's more important, but it's also like, dang it, I just want to get this done. I was really worried the show wasn't going to get finished this year and then it's just not going to look good. I've been trying really hard to be as professional as I can. I know I'm still super new. I'm honestly very curious if you guys would be willing to give me your thoughts on how I did for the show, just so I can improve for next time.
I would very much.
But yeah, it's just I didn't want to put them in that spot. It was just a matter of I had prior engagement, like there was actually on my birthday in November, and this is a little behind the scenes sadness, but I won't be giving away anybody's details. This is just a bit of my own humor. In November on the 23rd was my birthday, and so obviously that was on a Sunday. The day after it was a Monday, and that was the day that my family and I had to do our Thanksgiving because unfortunately Dean is out of work, but sorry, Mr. Owl is out of work, but Mr. Bear is working security. The issue being that since he is now working security, he has to work Thanksgiving. So we decided that on Monday, that day, we were going to have Thanksgiving dinner and my birthday dinner because that was the only way we could have everybody in the family be there for it. Issue being, Monday is also the day we stream Harmony Road. So what I ended up doing for myself is just I said I would eat the dinner, but I unfortunately would not be able to stick around for my birthday cake or stuff. So spend all day cooking. We get there, we do all the stuff, and then about 30 minutes before we're supposed to start Harmony Road, we do tech check around 7:30. I excuse myself from the table there. Literally, they were taking out my cake to cut it, and I was like, I gotta go. You guys enjoy. I'll have some cake when I'm done. And then we get there, and it turns out, unfortunately, I cannot say anything about this because I'm not nobody's fault, but apparently somebody was not available after that day, but they didn't know until right then. So about 30 minutes before show starts, it's like, yep, can't make the show. And I was like, oh man, I canceled my own birthday dinner to do this.
Looks like a good spot.
Like, obviously life gets in the way and we all have last minute emergencies. It just really sucked. Focusing. Perfect catch. There we go.
Ooh, a sea mare.
But yeah, it was not a big deal in the end. It's just, it was more like, oh man, I wish I'd known, because then I would have like stayed and hung around, because it was really awkward to come back after it got canceled. So I had to sit in the room for a little bit because my mother-in-law was there and I was trying to be polite with her. Oh no, his dark materials, no. We're gonna go for the heart. Sweet. 1 second as I read this properly. Main complaint I would have is that the auto captions Jack had set up were really bad. That space better used with a world map circling where the party... So, funnily enough, I actually specifically made a token indicating where the players were. I will mention it to Jack that the auto captions aren't doing very well. I believe we're using Video Ninja, which typically does fairly well for captions, but obviously it's not perfect. I personally would have really liked to have had the map. I actually designed a token. Honestly, I probably will share the token I'd made for them because I specifically asked the person, Raul Valpato, geez, I can't talk today, to design the world map with little like red spots in front of different towns so that we could literally have a "you are here" marker for the viewers at home to know exactly where everybody was. I had expected the players to maybe move around a bit, but it seemed like for the first season they just kind of wanted to stay in Autia. I'm hoping with season 2, with some changes around, that they might be more willing to like bounce around the map. But yeah, I'll share the little token I had made. They named their team the Breakfast Club, but given how things are sounding, we did lose Arnica, unfortunately. I'm hoping that she will come back in the future. But since we lost her and we might be swapping around cast members, they're probably going to change their team name. So I'm going to have to make a new token anyways. But yeah, they were called the Breakfast Club. I had made like a thing of pancakes and like an egg and some bacon. It was very cute.
That's good because you had...
I'm not so sure.
But if that was your biggest complaint, that makes me feel better. I was worried you guys were going to say I was like a bad GM or like I was rushing things. That season finale, I was worried because once they said, oh yeah, crit, I was like, oh my god, no. Like, not bad, it was just more of a, I was not prepared for that much damage. Because that basically, they did what I thought was going to take two rounds on one person. Very fast. There we go. Raul Valpado's name? Yeah, he is... Actually, I don't know their gender. I've been saying he, but I'm pretty sure it's he. If I'm misgendering them, it is not intentional. I honestly just don't know their gender because I've only ever spoken with them via emails, and I didn't check their bio. That's on me. I'm assuming male, but you know what assumptions do. But no, they're a very great artist. Does attacks in PTU get stabbed? That Giga Impact by... Oh yes, so... What... mid-base power... So, obviously in PTU, I'm gonna pause playing the game for a second. So, PTU does give stabs. The way PTU works is moves can have a damage base running between 1 and I think 28 is the cap, at least written in the book, because mathematics, that's how it works. The way a move works is you take their initial damage number, the damage base, and it'll give you the amount of dice you're supposed to roll for that damage base. If you have stab on a move, for those that don't know, same type attack bonus. If you have stab, you add 2 to that number. So for example, I believe Giga Impact is a DB 25 move, which made it DB 27. I have to double check now because I'm kind of curious. But yes, that Chansey did have stab on Giga Impact, and that is why it, with the crit, it dealt so much damage. 1 second. I'm actually pulling up my notes now because it's in the book. There we go. Giga... Not gigs. Giga Impact. Pretty sure Giga Impact is 25. Giga Impact is DB 15. My bad. 4d10 plus 20. So I believe that when they did it, it was damage base 17 because of the stab bonus, which makes it like 5d12 plus something. So, funnily enough, that Himmy's Chansey has no bonuses into attack, so it gets a +1 to their damage outside their die roll. So that was just purely the damage from the move being a crit. Now I'm curious what Kimmy's... was it Giga Impact? Now I'm second guessing it. I feel like the move dealt was more than Giga Impact, but I'm probably misremembering it. It was so long ago and yet so recent. Bubbles. Yep, it was Giga Impact. So their Giga Impact is 5d12 plus 25 plus 1. Because their damage modifier for attack is 1. Did you guys have any other suggestions you might have for the show before I go off on another tangent? But I am glad to hear that you guys actually enjoyed my GMing, and it wasn't just the but yeah, so with a crit, that would mean it's 10d12 plus 40, I think? Which is a lot of damage. A lot of damage.
If I were a Satasak, where would I be? This one, I guess.
Fun fact, in PTU, trainers typically cannot get stabbed without taking an edge. So it is possible for a trainer to actually gain the bonuses of having a type without the detriments. In PTU, trainers do not have a type, so they're always just neutral to everything. But if you take a certain edge, you can gain stab on certain typing. So if you have attack moves like Hebert does for psychic attacks, you can eventually take an edge that gives you stab on psychic moves. No worries, and no rush. I'm honestly just appreciative that you guys came and watched at all. Like, honestly, real talk, we had such a blast, and knowing that people came to watch us at all just makes me so happy. I was honestly worried that we were just going to be running this and it was just going to be us talking to the air. I believe that the latest episode should be going up on Thursday at the latest. I'm gonna have to check in with Jack on that one. He's been our rock on this. Dude's been putting on so much work, so many hats. I don't know how he's been able to do it and maintain the focus he has. I'm very fortunate he was able to handle things like he was, especially on that final fight. I had really wanted to use the boss template because I wanted that fight to be a bit more stressful, but I realized that if I had done that, the fight would have likely taken at least 3 hours on its own, and I just couldn't do that and have it be a meaningful roleplay moment with everything else. That said, they were making me work for him getting away. I was really worried because I don't plan out every detail ahead of time. The way I tend to do my TTRPGs is I plan plot like flags of events that will happen unless they're interfered with. And so I basically like, here's what's going to happen unless nobody stops him. And I'm just going to say I was going to have to replan everything I had planned if they got him. Because I was like, that's going to be rough. Yeah, I was honestly a bit surprised that they weren't there, but to be fair, it is December and everybody gets very busy. I do hope that they show back up. They seemed really nice when I spoke with them in the chats. Like, I'd like to hope that they come back, but I also know that everybody's very busy and I don't expect anything out of anybody's time. All I can do is try to make a show that I think that they would like and hope that they do join us when they're free. Because at the end of the day, it's not about being there for every moment, it's just being there. It would surprise people, but honestly, just people telling other people at the show and subscribing, either to my channel and Star Medals, helps us a lot more than you guys think. Fun fact, we just broke the 800 mark on my channel. We have 801 people following me right now, and I am just so grateful to anybody that has. I need 199 more to reach the cap of followers I need for YouTube. And then I still need about 2,000 more watch hours. So if anybody can, if they're not actually watching anything on their computer when they're going to bed, putting a stream, or if you want to put like the Hades thing playlist in the background, it helps me out a lot more than you guys know. Because, dear God, the watch hours, it's so hard. And the fun fact is, it used to be that if you met the requirements once, you were set. Now I think they make you re-up it every time.
For me,
Hoping it's health.
Word reaches us.
Nope,
let's
not
get some
health.
waves.
Health would have been nice.
Tasty, sort of.
Fuzzy, you are fantastic. You know, that does remind me, I do need to do a end of the year shout out to people for New Year's. So remind me after I'm done this to just put a thing in the group Discord of just asking people who would like to be shouted out and like if they wanted me to give them a message of some kind, because I try to do that every at the end of the year. The channel's only been going on for like 2 years now, actually. So this will be the second time I get to do this, but I try to give a little shout out and a thank you to the fans and the people that follow. It means a lot to me. It's actually kind of funny. Recently, I've been getting a bunch of homophobic comments on my shorts in particular. In particular, the flag in my background. You can't see it right now, I don't think. If I turn my camera 1 second. So I have a flag in the background of my videos, and I've been getting a lot of people giving me homophobic comments about it, which is a surprise. Like, not a surprise, honestly. It's YouTube, and basically everywhere is a cesspool right now. But it's just very surprising what people will say. I've had somebody say, why do I support pedophiles? And that was interesting, to say the least. In particular, just because I didn't get why somebody would say that. Something about septum ring theory, which is also weird. And then the last video, actually, somebody was just being really shitty about my hair, which was also weird. But like that one at least was like, okay, that I'm used to that.
A satyr sack.
No worries. Yeah, I just want to make sure I give a... This is more... I want to make sure I give a shout out to the fans, and I can't go through all 800 of you, but I would like to shout out the people that do show up and just give them some accolades. Y'all are what make everything work. It's funny, I still have a bunch of TTRPG stuff I've been holding on to give away when we reach the 1,000-mile mark, the 1,000 follow mark. I pulled the trigger a little too early on the last giveaway. It's because I kept asking and mentioning it because I thought I was going to get like a deluge of like 20 followers for like 3 weeks. I honestly, you are not wrong on that one. But it's just... I just don't get it, and it, like, it's not that I don't get it because I don't understand that people are awful, like that's a given. So I don't get the kind of person that would want to leave those kinds of notes in a public space. It's like, wow, you have no shame. Like, I couldn't get just being that hateful to somebody that didn't do something awful. Like, I say this as somebody that recently mentioned that I would be ashamed to admit that I was so awful a parent that I needed ChatGPT to tell me how to take care of a kid. But, like, to be fair, they admitted that they don't know how to take care of a kid without asking a fucking lying robot. So that one I don't feel any bad about. Not dagnabbit. About to die because of poison.
You brandish the attack.
I'm gonna take that one just because I'm not really doing a lot of deflecting right now. Let's see.
Should come in useful. Power of Olympus.
Alright, we're gonna go for the last one. Fingers crossed. Primarily because I'm trying to gain some extra HP back before we start doing this final fight. There we go.
Surprise.
Legitimately, as somebody that is not a parent and does not want to be a parent because of my own generational trauma, it's not that hard to ask advice about how to take care of a kid. Like, there are books and people and doctors, like actual legitimate doctors that you can go and see and ask them questions. Like, people are dying from this thing. Let me ask it questions about how to take care of my baby. Remember when we used to be able to Google a thing and be like, oh, Reddit, this has the answer I'm looking for, thank God. And now it's like, cool, I can't trust what's on anything anymore. No, the HP I worked hard to get back.
They are as good.
Gods grant me strength.
Take that one.
Zesty.
Alright, we got 44 HP and we're going into this fight. This is gonna be rough. I've got enough for one palm. Let's see what it gives me.
I'll take this one.
Alright, we're gonna take that and we're gonna wish our best.
The prince compel.
Ironically enough, I have never used ChatGPT or any of the different generative AI things, and I don't find my life being any lesser for it.
I'm out of here.
I honestly spend more of my time in my life trying to not get it to pop up on my goddamn phone. The amount of times I have to go through all these settings now to turn it off. People just keep making everything shittier.
So, Varatha and Gygaros are to clash again upon this empty field. Let us have at it then.
Right. Let's do it.
Darkness. Prepare. On my authority as Lord of Death, awaken wretches and defend your king.
Thank you for giving me HP pools.
The hunting goddess ought choose lesser prey. Darkness.
Oh, that's neat. It actually knows where he is even when he's invisible. That's good to know. It's a little tech. Oh, there goes my HP.
I'll take care of this.
Fair.
doing it. I thought I was safe behind the pillar. Got him. There we go. That one was a little bit of a cheeky win, but I'll take it.
Through every one of my defenses once again.
I will take that win.
Blast.
Got you.
I had
In the
been
name of
using
Hades.
sparingly to pro-con my own ideas, but I kept just... Honestly, I appreciate hearing that, if only because I'm glad that I was able to make a difference. Honestly, I can understand, and this is not in any way approving it, I can understand people wanting something to bounce an idea off of, and some people being afraid of talking to a person, but you are never going to get genuine, actual criticism from any sort of robot.
Where a swiftly passing chariot collided with him very forcefully.
It is never going to be able to give you critical advice. It is never going to give you insight. It is never going to be very helpful in anything because it's not actually a thing. It's not actually a person. It has no thoughts. It's just running what it thinks it wants you to say. So I'm glad in some way that thank you for coming to Fennec Fable servers, and I'm glad it's been able to give you some help on anything that you've been doing.
Oh, hey, I didn't see.
Must have missed Achilles.
Oh, hi. Hey, Prince, is it really true about Miss Meg and you? I mean, that you're, because if so, then I want you to know. I'm just so happy for the two of you. That's wonderful, you two.
She's such a sweetheart. She's one of my faves. It's just, she's a little ball of sunshine, literally and figuratively. And I like her so much. She's just a doll.
Thank you, Dusa. I know you and Miss Meg are close, so I am grateful that we have your blessings. Though we're kind of not out in the open with it necessarily, so if you please, just keep it quiet for us, would you?
There we go.
Oh, you better believe it. I will tell nobody whatsoever. No.
Sorry about that, guys. I was responding to a message that was on a somewhat urgent basis. Hope he's back.
Please do be careful.
New piece of music. The head chef always wants fish. You and Thanatos don't work together much.
No, though he still brings me my assignments every now and then.
Oathbreakers, traitors, and the like. Sending them straight to Tartarus, huh? Must be quite an experience going from living and breathing to being dead to being whisked off by Thanatos straight to you and your whip.
If that's not the experience mortals are looking for, they need only keep their oaths and not betray the ones they're closest to. It's not that hard.
You'd think.
He's not wrong.
Trade you these horrid things. Always a pleasure. I'll take it. Extra keys. Too good to pass up. Maybe Nexus with Chaos. Should check the garden.
Sometimes I Still cannot believe that you are here, returned to us. Your radiance in all this darkness. You must miss seeing the coast.
The coast was nice enough, Hades. But nothing is ever perfect, right? No matter how hard you try. Still, I think we get quite close around here every once in a while.
You have taken much less time adjusting to this place than when first you joined us. Part of my surprise. I myself was forced to be here.
The heart can make us do the straight.
Aww. They're so sweet. It's nice seeing them get along. Would you be against Discord moderator related topics in it? Honestly, not at all. As long as it's not talking about anybody's personal information or anything identifiable, I don't mind at all. I try to make sure that I'm transparent about everything I do, with everything I can. Yeah, go for it. As long as you guys don't share anybody's personal details or anything that's identifiable, I don't mind. I just have to hope that everybody keeps chill. Okay, lightning phalanx. I'm pretty sure that has to be Zeus and Athena, right? It's a duo boon. Yeah, lightning phalanx. Athena and Zeus. I need Athena shot in any of the Zeus's stuff. Which one's phalanx shot? Oh, so I need to use her cast. Okay. Go for it. Shoot.
This ought to be good.
Miss me room? Maybe like so.
There we go.
Well, time to go get killed again.
I mean, ain't that the truth?
Lady Athena.
Your struggles.
Well, dang. I guess it heard that I needed that one because it made it good.
Give me another.
Sure, I'll take it.
May I help you? A gift.
Take that.
I don't think so.
I probably should have just took the one I saw initially.
You're dead. Someone will like this. Hit me.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Interesting.
Organize updates in one spot forward. Interesting. Let's take a look. Subthread only channel. It sounds interesting. I'm just curious, is it because you're just concerned about the thread getting overwhelmed, or is there something that I'm missing on that one? I could also just make a thread that's for, like, TTRPG design instead of question. Gotcha. Do you think it might be worth just making a channel on its own for instead, like, TTRPG design instead of TTRPG, like, advice? Because I think the advice one might be more for, like, individual issues, but maybe that's just me. Let's see. We'll take the daily listener. This thing hits like a truck. I didn't normally use it because, fortunately, this effect of bouncing things wasn't what I was after. But this thing does definitely hit very hard. Sudden rush charges up faster.
Nice and steady.
I kind of like, yeah, I think that is an interesting idea. When we're done with a stream, remind me about that and we can discuss it further, because I think that has merit. This thing feels like a bazooka.
Nix's power. Not what I need right now.
I'm just trying to get Zeus.
Doomstone. High. I'm empty. I'm empty. Goddess Athena. Olympus, I accept this message.
My main point is that it makes finding products notes easier. Honestly, yeah, I think that makes sense. I'll have to see about doing something with that then.
Gods. I'll take what's mine.
Come forth, wretches, and stop this meddler.
He blended in there for a second.
And my key.
I can definitely see that being useful. It's not something I had really considered, but I can definitely see about making that an option for folks to use. I will try to add one. Pretty sure I know how to do a subcategory, and I'll make sure I try to do that after this is done. Make that an option for y'all.
For the house. More witches?
That one actually worked out pretty well.
All set.
There we go. At the end of the day, I want my server to be an option for people to both create and play games to be accessible and safe. It's one of the things I kind of don't like about Discord is that it makes it so hard to keep up with everything that goes on. I know it's like the new de facto way people find each other, but I have found that it makes it so hard to do any sort of design work because you basically have to backtrack everything. I know forums weren't exactly the best thing ever, but I did find it was at least a little easier to track things, since at least that one had page numbers.
Utterly incompetent.
Power of Olympus. Sharpen my senses.
Okay, we're gonna go here and take the helm.
Perfect timing. You know, Prince Ed, you really have a look about you that you know exactly where you're going.
Well, you were right. I was never comfortable performing Father's routine Tartarus inspections.
Nor did we have much opportunity to chat back then. But hey, you always struck me as a decent sort. Wasn't accustomed to your father. Sure, here you go.
That's better.
There we go. And then we get some shopping in real quick. Oh, we lucked out. We got Zeus. Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, so that should make things easier for pulling him in the future. Oh, we got all three.
Electo Tis, you ready?
Electo and Tisiphone.
May I have this?
Got it.
Sisters.
The next idea is more focused on creating group activities within the server. Not a PTO channel that organizes time for group. Honestly, that one I have been trying to... I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I did mention that I had been interested in trying to do a one-shot exclusive for people in the Discord. I had been wanting to run a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon style one-shot as a big thank you to everybody that's been in the channel Discord. So that might be a good way of making that work.
Going up.
Obviously, PTU is not the only system I'm super into. I'm actually getting ready to try to do some readings on a system called Junior Brave's Survival Guide to the Apocalypse. It's a kids on bikes inspired system that I picked up ages ago, and I just haven't been able to do anything with it just yet. But yeah. As much as I love PTU, it's not the only game I play, but I would like to play PTU.
For you, Lord Hermes. It says, "This offering is dedicated to the incomparable god of swiftness, from whom the news is always good because he's bringing it. You are a real mate, you know that?"
Aw, that's really sweet of him.
Because I'm going to accept this choice ambrosia from you one last time, all right? But from this point, I'm doubling down on all professional responsibilities here. Strictly business between us, although secretly, you're one of my best mates.
And I think that makes up, yep, there we are.
So my professional associate, the fearsome boatman on the river Styx, you got to know him pretty well in all of this, right, cuz? Hard getting through to him, I know, but his heart's in the right place. It's...
We're gonna take the chamber one.
That's Godspeed, all right. Moving right along.
Maybe call it intro to PTU, something like that, or I want to say looking for group, but that might be the wrong phrase for it. I think we already, I'm pretty sure I made a looking for group already. Hard to keep track of what groups I've made already sometime. The server is a lot bigger than I remember making it. But it would be nice to have a group of people to try out the game. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Maybe there's a Pokemon spin too we can do.
I have to pick a side. Electric.
Shocking.
On Olympus, I'm your closest contact.
Lady Athena, I'm sorry.
Come on, where'd you go?
Now then, I hope we can move past this.
Change of plan.
Zeus. Intro to several systems or multi-system onboarding. Those are both interesting names.
You two ready for me then?
feel like there's something with like game shelf intro or something. I don't know. Something where just like it's clear that you were talking about like getting people into different systems, different options.
Not yet. I didn't catch her name.
Lightning Phalanx. We got it. There we go. That is another one of the things done, guys. Jeez, what's going on? I forgot. I didn't realize I was in the middle of lava as I went to go check that. So I lost so much health for something stupid. There we go.
What do we have here?
I will take the life restoration, please. Thank you.
How many now? So close.
Yeah. I'm just glad that we're actually getting some things done now. I felt like for the longest time I was just doing runs to get runs done. But now I'm actually getting these prophecies finished.
He's back.
Let's see.
Time to go.
Well, that's neat. I don't think I remember seeing that one. It's a goofy little animation.
Thank you, mate. The power of the gods.
Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy without dying. I have a feeling that I'm going to make tonight a short night, but we'll see what
Not
happens.
really in a talking mood this time, Lenny.
Oh, there goes the Death Defiance. Shit.
Oh, that hurt, damn it. I'm out.
Sorry guys, just trying to make sure I don't die on a stupid low-level fight. I don't think I've died on a learning fight in ages. Oh my god, no. That is embarrassing. It's embarrassing as hell.
Good.
There's a fishing spot there. I'm probably gonna make this the last run of the night. If only because I am embarrassed as hell that I lost 2 to Lerny. How the hell do I lose 2 to Lerny?
Should I take the train? And check. Time to pick a fight. Come and get it.
There we go.
Let's go, Aegis.
Gonna go for the coin. I should do an update photo of the single monitor. Oop. I did not get the chance to finish reading that, but I will in a moment. There we go. We're gonna go shopping, guys. I want to fight him just for the funniness of it, but I can't risk it right now.
I'll take it.
I should do an update photo of the single motor scooter I turned into a dual motor. Oh, yeah.
With this armor, I was unable to best you one-to-one. Perhaps I lack as yet the necessary training to take full advantage of its benefit.
I don't suppose you have some good acquaintances with whom to train until such time as you see fit to face me.
No. King Theseus is occupied with
course he's invulnerable now.
Enough.
There we go.
Cheers for the fight.
What do you end up doing for your cable management? I'm guessing zip ties, or did you end up doing it some sort of like pipe system?
Winter, that's when it's cold or something, right? Nice try.
There we go.
Much better. Bot.
Gonna go for points again. A feeling I'm gonna die pretty soon here.
I'm rich.
Alright, Athena, you're gonna keep giving me stuff I don't want to use. Let's do it. Come on, don't die.
What's rearming? Hear me on my authority.
Let's see, the upper cables are still pretty messy, but I've locked the upper display in place with Velcro. The bag, the front components are held in control with a lot of the cable length of cables below the bag. Most of the risk being nicked, cut during riding. It's now sheathed in a couple of different... That's what I had a feeling, because are you doing it as like a clinch thing, or do you have to like completely pull out all the wires to fix anything that might need a fix?
Come on in, then.
I sensed your presence here. Let's see who's better. Think you can beat me again?
What do you think, then? Can't do that. I can't. Not yet.
This won't go.
I still won, though I have very little health left.
Not bad, Zach. Here. That takes care of that, I guess. See you.
Shopping time it is. You said you're using metal tubing to keep it sheathed. Is it one of those things where it opens up and then you can clamp it shut to keep it safe, or is it just a solid metal tube that you're putting all the wires through? Is my question. I didn't know if it was one of those things where you're trying to prevent it from getting damaged, but then you have to take all the wire out, fix it, or if it's just kind of in place and done.
Should help keep me going. Gods grant me strength.
Brothers in death!
God, he's got this stupid Gatling gun
Fight
thing.
with me again, Asterius. I mean, just like before. You must forgive me my indecencies of late. This blasted fiend, his lies and treachery get right under my skin. Or the phantasmagorical equivalent.
Swear something to me, King. That you'll discard your fears about the bond. The short one here is never going to break it. He doesn't even understand it. The only one...
Oh, my dear friend Asterius, I see, of course, you're right. You're right. You're right. And I solemnly do swear to you indeed that I shall never again doubt our brotherhood.
Well, glad that's settled then.
You shall be imminently overrun, I can assure you, blackguard.
What the frick sneaky snack is this? He's basically got a combat chariot. There goes a Death Defiance.
I don't think so.
Last one.
You're next, Bullman.
There we go. A tightly wound spring close to bottom and solid, flexible tube. Gotcha, okay. I just didn't know it was going to be one of those things where I tend to try to think of how I'm going to access a thing if I'm going to need to fix it later. For like example, when I did my desk setup here, I tried to cable manage everything, but I also needed to make sure that it was accessible in case it needed to be pulled out. So everything's got indicators on it. Because if I end up like going, shit, I need to unplug a thing, it's like, cool, which cable was it?
Enjoy the rest of your existence, Shades.
It's one of those things that gets me whenever I think about, like, this is going to be a weird tangent, Disney rides, how they always build things but never think how they're going to access the systems they need to fix it. So it's something I always tend to, like, sit on. Where's Megara's one? I'm going to finish her up if I can.
Any boons worth giving up? this again. In the bag.
All right, let's see if I can win this one, guys. It's gonna be a bit tight.
Almost out of here.
I've got no Death Defiances, and I'm not really keen on the build I had to do to get the thing I needed. Yeah, so if you ever get the chance to look it up, Disney has a big problem where they design things and then don't consider how they're going to access features. One of the first one that comes to mind is Disney did a ride for Indiana Jones. One of the features of the Indiana Jones ride is that they would have these bits of ice that would fall from the top of a section to make it look like rocks were falling. Problem is, eventually, the rocks weren't falling right, and they couldn't gain access to the mechanism that would make the ice because the way they put it. The other most famous one is the Yeti. There's a ride called the Great Everest Ride. You basically ride on a train that's going up Mount Everest, and on the way back, you're going to pass by a Yeti. Now, it was at the time the biggest animatronic they'd ever made, and the way they'd put it was it basically hanging off the side of a thing as it went at you. Problem is, it ended up breaking, but they had no way of really accessing the features they needed to do to fix it, so they've left it permanently in B mode, and now it's just kind of there standing still with lights flashing on it. So it frustrates me to no end when it's like, let's build this really cool thing, but let's not think of the ways we're going to get into the thing to fix it if something goes wrong. It's like, no, you got to think of how you're going to fix it, or else the thing is just going to sit there and be a waste forever. And it just annoys me.
I can use this.
Think about how you're gonna fix the thing. Yeah, if you ever get the chance, look up a thing called Disco Yeti. Because the way the lights flash, it makes it look like a disco kind of thing, and so that's what everybody calls it. That's like the colloquial, like, joke term about it. But there's a lot more other cases of just things they've made. I can't remember them off the top of my head right now because I'm playing a game, but they basically build stuff that's really cool, and then they don't actually have systems in place for them to fix or repair it. It's actually one of my biggest gripes with Disney in general, for the parks at least, where it's like they don't actually take care of the things they have and let them fall apart. Not quite to the same level as that, but there used to be a flame on the Great Tiki Room that they just turned off because they were trying to save money, and then they let the thing fall into disrepair, and eventually it just fell down. Like, it legitimately broke. And then they just put it in the thing they have a thing they call the Boneyard, where basically it's just where they put all the dead effects and things that they don't have any need for, but they don't want to throw away. And somebody found it and claimed it, and so I'll see if I can find a link for it and put it in the Discord. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that Disney will just let just fall the fuck apart and not give a shit about, and it really makes me sad. If only because it's a lot of cool stuff that really deserves better than just getting tossed in the trash. Like, not everything can last forever. Obviously, a theme park is going to need innovations, but at the same time, there's a difference between innovating and just throwing things away because you don't want to do anything with it. Another example, rocket rods. I don't know if you know much about Disney, but there's a thing that was called the People Mover. And essentially it was just this continuous conveyor belt moving car that would move people about. It was one of the highest capacity rides they had at the park. It wasn't so much a ride as more of like a means of convenience, but still people liked it. And they got rid of it at one point. 1 second, gotta focus.
No. That's one more fish for me.
Oh, trust me, I've watched that video many a time. One of my partners is a huge Star Wars fan, and he was like, I want to go, and then he saw the price was running between a couple $1,000s. He's like, no, okay, we can't do that. But anyway, so the People Mover ride was basically this conveyor belt ride that had people in these little cars with a covered top, and it would move them about. And eventually, they got rid of that, and they decided to replace it with something called Rocket Rod. Now, these rides were basically little dragster rockets that used the exact same conveyor belt area that the People Mover used. The problem is that these things were not designed for torque. So the rocket rods were moving super fast and then had to go fast and then slow down and fast and slow down because these people movers were meant to be slow. There's no bank to it whatsoever. And eventually it had shook these stations, like these columns so much that it put cracks into them. So now they had to remove the rocket rod ride, but they also can't use it for the people mover ride anymore because they basically made the things too unstable. And they can't fix them because the people mover was so integral to the design of the park that it actually goes into and is attached to many buildings. So if they want to go fix it, they would basically have to disassemble everything. So that's the kind of stuff that annoys me. But yes, Jenny Nicholson's video for the failure of the Star Wars Galaxy ride, or Star Wars Galaxy experience, gets me so much.
Try this one.
Not only because, as somebody that loves like LARP and escape rooms and stuff like that, they had so many methods that they could have done to make that interesting. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm so sick and tired of their idea to make anything interesting is just, let's make it an app.
Wash away my boons.
I'm really, really sick and tired of them just making everything an app. I'm actually, I'm high-key a Disney adult. I love, like, the Disney movies. I love all those things. Goofy Movie is my favorite movie of all time. But I legitimately don't like the parks anymore.
No.
The parks have kind of become this thing where it's just unenjoyable. All the things I did enjoy about it, they just kind of got rid of. Like, there used to be this Pirates of the Caribbean, like, interactive exhibit thing where you'd go around and you'd use your magic band to make stuff work. And it was neat. And if you did it 4 times with different stuff, you'd get a little fast pass. That was fun. They got rid of that. And then for Star Wars, there's like, oh, we need to figure out a way to keep people busy in the world because there's not a lot going on here. Let's make a little thing you can scan with your phone. And it's the most basic, boring games with no benefit whatsoever. There's no interactivity, nothing. Like, if they had at least made it actually move stuff around you, like, oh look, you scanned the rocket and now it like makes a venting sound or something, it would have been interesting. And better yet, if they had made it, one second. If they had made it so that if you did enough things, you could turn in the points you earn, because you earn points using that Star Wars app. You could turn in the points for some simple, useless wooden tchotchke. Like a little wooden circle, necklace, something. Just something that they could have easily made on the cheap, but made a reward for doing these things. It would have been so much better. But it literally is just the most worthless app. And legitimately, it makes me sad every time I think about it.
That's quite a stash there, Charon. Here's the fee.
My message.
They are. There was actually a big hullabaloo because they specifically had like a thing saying that you had to meet certain requirements to be able to go in, like mobility requirements. And everybody was really mad about it. It was like, guys, the entire point is like having you moving upstairs and stuff and moving around a forest. I don't think that they're intentionally making it inaccessible. They're just saying that if you want to be able to enjoy this thing, you need to be able to move. And obviously, I'm not saying that things should not be accessible, but there comes a limit to when you're trying to make an attraction of how far you can make that. Obviously, I don't know much more than the average person on this one, but I am kind of excited to hear about it. I'm trying to make plans to go see the museum exhibit that they have. That's going to be in Chicago, I think, the fossil exhibit.
That one.
So we'll see what happens, but I would like to go see that. But at the moment, any plans I have of ever going to Japan are really not happening until I, 1, have my family back to everybody having a job, and 2, everything being stable and me making a little bit more money than I make right now. I know it, ironically enough, I remember reading somewhere recently that it's actually cheaper to go to Japan than it is to Florida for the same time period, which is funny. pretty sure what I was trying to convey with the Pokemon thing didn't get conveyed well, and that was not in my intent. It also doesn't help that I'm trying to play a game and also make a point at the same time. I just have to hope that you guys aren't going to think that I'm trying to be an ass about it. I was trying to explain a concept while playing a game. Okay, there we go. I enjoy hearing about Disney park flaws. I've never been to one, and I'll never be able to, although I would like to see Shanghai Disney. I wish the Poke Fossils tour would hit Denver, but I don't think I saw it as a destination. Yeah, so I've been to the Disney park a few times. It's like my family's big trip. We do it like every 5-ish years. We save up money. I had never been until I was in my 20s, and I cried really freaking hard because I got to see Stitch. Fun fact, I actually have a pin board filled with collectible pins, and Shanghai Disney is on there for the Goofy pin for when they first opened the dang thing. I would really like to go to Tokyo Disneyland, if only because I've heard that Shanghai Disney is a little bit more difficult. I would love to see it just because the Mystical Manor, it's one of the only versions of the haunted house, the haunted manor, that is actually not the same as the rest, because the Chinese view ghosts differently than us, and they wanted to respect their culture. I think that's really cool. I'd love to see the monkey and all that fun stuff for the Mystical Manor in Shanghai. But anyways, just to clarify, for the Pokemon thing I said earlier, because I don't want to be taken out of context, I do think that they should make the park accessible to people, even if they have a disability. But at the same time, I do recognize that they're trying to create an experience, and that not everything can be made accessible. So there is a catch-22 of, yes, this park should be accessible, but I can understand why not every option can be fully accessible. I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying I can understand why that might happen. That was just to make sure I don't get myself in trouble in the future, if in case anybody tries to clip that and say I'm ableist or something. But yes, anyways. Oh, that is a shame about Denver. I'm sorry about that, James. I'm hoping that we'll be able to go. It's something that we've been discussing if it's an option that we can do or not. It really will depend on just if we have...
All in one place, mate.
1 second. It's something that my family has discussed if we'd be able to go or not. It really depends on if we just all have the option to pay for things. More than likely, it's just going to be me and Mr. Bear, because Mr. Owl is still currently looking for work and doesn't really want to go. He's not really a big Pokemon fan, but me and Mr. Bear kind of are. If I do go, I am hoping I can find a Tyrantrum plush. He is probably my favorite fossil Pokemon. I do wish that they made the fossil Pokemon not all have to be rock types. It's one of those frustration things for me. Where, like, I get it, they're supposed to be fossils, but at the same time, they're supposed to be actual Pokemon that shouldn't all be rock. And I think they all end up rock type because they are fossils. First convention I ever went to was a 98. Ooh, tell me about that. That sounds interesting. Was it like for a tournament, or was it like just a we're all fans kind of thing?
Look what you've done to this place.
Who's still floating around over there? There we go. Of course, I got stuck in the pole and took an extra damage.
taste like anything. One Satyr
My
sap
cousin and I got
coming right
Muse in
up.
comics. It was great. Oh, you're talking about like the actual Mew on the cartridge? Oh my god, that's so cool. That is sick.
I'll pay for that.
The fearsome Cerberus accepts the Satyr.
Alright, let's see if I can win this one, guys. I have 141 health. This is probably going to be a loss, but no matter what, at least I tried. Do you guys remember when we used to think on the playground that you had to go to that truck and get the Mew that way? I still feel really silly, but I believed that when I was a kid.
It grew distinctly colder just as you arrived. So Demeter has been in contact with you then?
What? I don't... Wait, this everlasting winter, it's her doing, isn't it? Why? Don't mortals die when it's cold? Sounds like...
Then you are ignorant. Keep it that way with her, lest you risk everything you understand.
Oh no.
That arrogance can turn any small dispute into a war. Darkness. Darkness. Your mother already begins to call you.
It's called showing affection to your children, Father.
Please teach me more. Darkness.
I know where you are. Not yet.
Darkness.
Got him down. I'm doing surprisingly well, considering everything that's going on here.
You again.
Not now.
Let's see you run from this.
Yeah, I'm about to die here.
Go back.
Yep, there it goes.
Until our next exchange.
Saw it coming. There wasn't much I could do on that one. I was just... to be fair, that build was not something I normally would play, and I just wasn't keen on it. Let's see.
I'll get you for this, Father.
I did hear the rumor, but my Game Shark friend debunked it fastly. This was one of the first to happen in the States, so they were still figuring out how to put tournaments on. I knew I lost in my preliminary round, but my cousin won and eventually got to play Pokemon Stadium. Oh, that's really cool. Well, what we call Pokemon Stadium, but actually Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japan. Well, yeah, they're really weird about how they translate that stuff and like what we get and what we don't. But this was before the game was released in the US, so it felt really cool to see my cousin play it before anyone else. It felt like Xmas and birthdays wrapped into one feeling. I still had my That is really cool. It's nice hearing those things that are fun for everybody when they were learning about the things they enjoy.
I'm sorry, Hypnos. You're my brother, but I haven't always treated you that way. Would you be willing to forgive me?
Oh, come on, Thanatos. Are you kidding me right here? We're like two skeletons in a crypt. You're the best, and you're always looking out for me. Even when you're not around for like...
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We each...
Huh, that is right.
Aw, that is sweet to see. I don't know what I need to do to get him to unlock, but there's something I gotta do for him.
If ever there's something I can do.
There you are.
Thought I'd find Jay here.
Hey, I saw you in Thanatos recently, Prince. You too, if you don't mind me saying. You are quite the...
She's such a fangirl, and it's adorable.
Everybody knows. Seems fair enough.
Okay, we're good there. We're gonna talk to her.
Nix, I was just busy doing some administrative chamber record keeping recently, and wouldn't you know it, it somehow slipped my mind where I could find the sentencing parchment work for the Knave King Sisyphus, forced to toil out in Tartarus.
He has offered you aid repeatedly. At first I saw it for a brazen act of bribery, but try as I might, there was no deeper underpinning to his actions that I could detect. That is to say, the records you seek may be found in section Sigma Phi Alpha, lower gamma folder.
Sigma Phi
Thank
Alpha,
you,
lower gamma
Nix.
folder. Got it. Thanks. I ought to check the old administrative chamber there. Should check that stack of contracts back there.
Amongst the parchment records of the dead and punished are the sealed documents known as the Knave King sentence, forcing said king to endlessly toil with a boulder till the end of time.
I'll just patch this through to the house contractor then.
I'm still working on my Pokemon Platinum playthrough. I ended up having to stop because I was just getting a little overwhelmed, but I'm getting very close to the spot where I'm going to start shiny hunting Giratina. Okay, why is it doing that? We are freeing
In the name
him.
of Hades, I hereby release Sisyphus from the terms of his pact. Meg must have gone back already.
Wait, we gotta go back because we gotta... Okay, there's no way in here. Alright, so I think we pardoned him, it just didn't show up. So that is going to be something we're going to have to do next time. But on that note, I think that's the last run of the night for me. I want to thank everybody that dropped by to chill and relax with us. Anything we talked about for the Discord, remind me to do it a little bit later. It's getting late for me. But until then, I just want to thank you guys all for joining me. If you can, like, share, comment, all those things. It really does help me out. YouTube has not made it easy for anybody to do any stuff on YouTube lately, especially if you're a sub 1,000 person, but I'm working on it. Till then, I just want to, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for showing up. It really does mean the world to me when you guys come around. And if you can, join the Discord, chat with me, and have a good night. Till then, tell better tales and talk with y'all later. Bye.